Good evening and welcome to Mo. Hey, Marion. That's some gangster shit. I'm eating my dinner while I'm trying to sort through the bullshit that I'm listening to in my ear. I can't stand it. Mm. And I didn't eat lunch today, so. But hey, San Francis. So I made my daughter asked me to make her some. She asked me to make her something for dinner. I mean, she asked me to make her something, so this morning I made it before I went to work. Which who cares if you made a connection with somebody? You know what? That's some bullshit. Hold on a second because I got so much shit to say. I got so much shit to say. These motherfuckers talking about people jealous. All right, I'm gonna get started in a second. I gotta get these motherfuckers out my ears. But I know one thing. When they come in my room and they be talking about hello Monica and I blocked it as DOD and I blocked it as it's gonna be some real shit. Because see, I'm just gonna say this like this. If a bitch don't like me, I'm cool with it. But when you side dissing and shit, be careful side dissing Momo too much because I'm gonna come at your ass and I'm gonna come at you and you ain't gonna like my position on it. So that's about it. So good evening, Darren. Good evening. Um, Sarah Francis. Hey Boogie, I haven't forgotten about you. I'll take care of that when I come off the thing. I see you found the witch that I was talking about the other night, DOD. I'm glad you was able to find her. Now I'm gonna tell y'all I wasn't planning on coming live tonight. I was gonna come in here. I lost this other Bluetooth. I don't know what the fuck I did with it. I went to sleep with it in my ear, and I woke up without it. And I done looked all over the fucking place, and I got a feeling Nugget because it's made of this whatever material. He probably liked it and got it somewhere. So I gotta go searching in Nugget places to find my damn thing, and I'm gonna be mad if it's tore up from the floor up. But let me tell you something, right? Hey, MATC, there are some women that roll with you, right? And then for whatever inequities going on in their own personal, right? When shit hit the fan, they decided, or it's not even gonna say they, I'm gonna be like, a woman decided to go and go woman to woman with a beast. And she could never really explain why she made the positions, why she took the positions she took. But at the end of the day, her rationale to me don't make too much sense. And every time you turn around, somebody's doing something to her. So crazy bitches like that, you just gotta delete. And this one I'm gonna say to folks, just so we be really fucking clear. I don't normally ask people what somebody said about me because I'm really not normally, generally, not interested. Because if a motherfucker can't say it to me in my face, then they shouldn't be talking at all. They just running their gums. And when I confront you and say, well, people said you was talking about me, you care to share what you had to say? So I heard it from you first. And a bitch can't tell me what she said. Then I just gotta be like, it must not be worth nothing. I don't like having no room in the picture. It must not be worth nothing. Take it as what you gotta take it. Now I don't know why a zillion people is up in here. I don't got no extra shit to go. I just because I was in a stream earlier today, I don't know anything about Bam's story. I really don't. So I can't add to it. I can't destroy it. I did not watch Logic's um live stream last night. I was asleep after I visited with my dad and took care of what I needed to take care of in my personal life. So I did not watch the YouTube drama. So I can't really add to it. I think Reckless did a very good live stream today, and he authenticates why uh, he was considered y'all president for a significant period of time before y'all gave it over to that fuck nigga. Um, um, and I'm gonna just call it a. You stepped into no DOD. You do you, because I don't like somebody. Don't mean you shouldn't like that person, and that's just the base. That's just basics, right? But I know you won't know because that's new to you. But they be side dissing all the fucking time because they be up my panties sniffing my chocha wherever I go. They be following me like a hungry bloodhound. So do not believe for 1 minute they ain't watch where I stepped in and was not happy to see you. But I'm never gonna tell people not to fuck with somebody because I don't fuck with them. I'm gonna tell everybody enjoy, do your own. For those of you that don't know, DOD's channel was taken down by YouTube, and actually, I took a screenshot. So YouTube said they terminated the channel for violating their policy. So DOD has a new channel. If you was watching him before, he does this black only network. He brings us the news that we all talk about, but from a different perspective, from the black, I ain't been censored point of view. So if you are interested in hearing a black man's point of view on the topics that are out here, then go right here, go right there and subscribe to his channel and make him whole again. Sometimes, and it can be taken for the broader community. Sometimes when we take a risk to stand up for someone or to defend somebody, we end up losing what belongs to us, right? So I think, because I look back at the streams to see what it was, I have my own theory on once somebody flags your channel and YouTube takes a deeper look at it, they say to themselves, well, wait a second, what's the value added by this person? And sometimes when a person speaks honest about the situations that impact uh, our community, other folks don't want to hear about it. And I think at a time where he was probably defending someone, he was also involved in putting out some different conversations towards events that were going on in the real media. And he calls himself the not black first, but black entertainment, like the real news for black entertainment. And that's definitely shunned upon. So I think once someone gets out of um, when you can bifurcate the information and don't get into the YouTube drama and then see what the channel is really about, you will see that it is definitely information that you could contemplate on that could really start to trigger your thought process. It'd be short clips. It'd be short clips about 20 minutes, an assessment, giving you the news, something I don't do, but giving you the news as it was presented in mainstream media and then a commentary with it. And I enjoy that. So that's where I be sometimes. And that's the reason why I be there. I can always defend why I do the things I do. Only advice I could give to DOD coming from Momomo and coming from a justice standpoint is that in your naming, and I think I said this when I was on your platform the other night, in your naming of the titles, you're going to have to scale back because probably when they looked at you for whatever reason they looked at your channel, then they looked at the other stuff that was just sitting there and it was too wordy and too specific to topics. You're going to probably have to tweak your wording and use your hashtags to connect the dots. Like connect to coronavirus, you might have to do hashtag CO whatever 19, but your thing can't be like lion ass government. That's not what the title said, but just that's my only advice. Um, that's the only thing I see that I saw. Actually, I'm gonna try to go down because I wanted to keep the titles to give an example. And actually, when they deleted your whole channel, right? Whatever you uploaded the content to be, that's what we began to see as the thing. But there was one that stood out because it remained there. Because once they look at you for one thing, I believe they just take a whole look. They take a holistic approach. Yeah, so I think when I saw it the other day, because I was looking at it when we was on the panel, and then so now it's just got your MPV, your because right now, like whatever you put up 5 days ago, it says Mo Bizen underscore 2019 0621 underscore 15. So it's giving us whatever you uploaded it as and not the name of the video. And I'm sure after seeing that missing, like let's look at this one. It was an upload. Oklahoma college recruiter defends actions after lining up students by skin color. Now we saw that in the other title. See, so that title's too wordy. But your other title, Oklahoma college recruiter fired. Guess why? That's a good title. That's a great one. But the other one, Oklahoma college recruiter defends actions after lining up students by skin color. That's too much for them. So that's just an example. And those are the type of things that he brings to your attention. Um, and I hope that this is not taken as a criticism. This is just me being honest as to what I see and wanting to support. And this is the only way I know how to support. Okay, good. So some of the haters have exited. I hope they hit that dislike button because I wasn't giving them the shit they was looking for. Yeah, yeah, you could say that. But today, I no longer know what racism is because I was sitting in on the live. Let's talk since we segue into racism. So if anybody comes back and says Mo's trying to do this, because I see them write shit and they be like, "Oh, Mo thinks she know everything." I be in chat. I be like, I only could tell you the shit that I would want somebody to tell me if it's gonna benefit me. But you motherfuckers don't spend enough time trying to benefit others, but oneself. You only see past yourself. I see for the build, like I see a bigger community at large. But anyway, talking about racism. No, I know we good. That's why I'm saying to you, I don't have no personal stake in where you are at or who you align with. Just be careful with witches. That's it. Moving on. ICO. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Um, we got an ICO up in here. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the chat is moving faster than me. Hold up, I got the same person twice. I'm trying to get to the ICO stuff. See, that's what I'm telling you. Stuff be moving before I could even to it. Okay. Hey, Miss G, Evolve May, Honey Lot. We got Amelia Bedelia up in the house. Ugh. Sharpshooters came through. What else can I say? All right, talking about racism. Earlier in the when I was watching Reckless Stream, right? So this my shit. So I must speak openly on my shit as possible because I heard some shit and I don't agree with the shit I heard. So I'ma just walk you. All right, just doing a roll call inside the chat. Did anybody see Reckless? If you saw Reckless, put a 1 in the chat. If you didn't, no. If you saw Reckless, put a 2 in the chat. If you didn't see Reckless, put a 1 in the chat. And this just gives me a gaze of how much the background to give people. I'm gonna give y'all the whole shit. Cause I just feel like it. Um okay. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Okay. So here we go. Some shit happened last night. What shit? I don't know. I joined Reckless Live. I think he had one and it broke down and another one came on, or this was a continuation from one and I wasn't there. I wrote in the chat something when I first saw him because I was only planning on checking in and checking out. But at some point, I went to lunch and I looked and they were still live. I went to take a break. I had to read something for myself. I had to do something personal for myself today. So the conversation that I joined in had to do with whatever happened last night and with Simply Sparkle coming on the panel and telling the fuck out of Quee. She fucking told Quee ass off. So if y'all watched Logic last night and you know what Quee said to her last night, she said that shit on her own shit straight. So he gave her 5 minutes or so to engage whatever she had to say, right? In the interim, somebody's, I'm just going to call it like it is, P. Smith, came up in there talking mad shit to Simply Sparkle. So she's like, yo, like something to the effect like, why you going in on Quee? Standing up for Quee. It was definitely an affirmative for Quee. And girlfriend simply just went the fuck off. Don't be fucking trying to tell me who I could fucking roll with and shit. I was like, ho, 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 ho. Well, She said, don't be telling me where I could go. I'm not surprised at the sentiment. And that shit was like, oh, I was like, I'm sitting at my desk talking about, let me go back to where I need to go. You people are too much for me. Anyway, so I listened to that. So that's what it was. So when she got off the stage, or when she got off the platform, he then introduced or brought on our neighborhood drunk. Now I saw the numbers pop up. Don't go getting motherfuckers that don't fuck with me to come up in here and think they're gonna fuck with me, because I'm gonna start to feel like fucking Simply Sparkle and tell y'all can't tell me where to shine or how to do my shit. Cause that's basically what she told folks. Okay. Anywho, and plus I'm telling my peoples because they wasn't checking out your peoples. So I'm just bringing them up to date. So anywho, oh, and not for nothing, Simply Sparkle had some choice words for Logic as well. So she, let it all in. Hey, princess. Don't be doing talkish. Don't be doing no talkish. Shape here, talk. Talk here is expensive, girl. This shit just got hot. Okay, anyway. Myron came up there. Drunks on deck. Tipsy Toodle. He came up. I don't know exactly how. Wait a minute. It's going down. Listen, they was telling Simply, yo, we about to make videos about you. I'm like, look at this shit. Content. Anyway, it's only content if you go watch it, but whatever it's worth. Like we said, we was asleep over here in Motown. We was taking care of parents, relatives, and all other shit we ain't got no time for. Anywho, moving on. Myron comes up there. God bless his soul. Shout out to Myron Maxfield. Don't come in my shit talking to me though. So he goes up there and he starts to give his narrative, and he brings in, oh boy, Gears. What season did Gears enter YouTube, this sector? Please don't give me crickets. And I ain't been a Gears fan. I just want to be clear. I ain't been a Gears fan since he brought his little fucking ass up here and he tried to do that fuck shit on his channel a couple months ago in respect to the clouds are raining. No, I ain't got no fucking respect for him because he listened to some bullshit somebody else told him. No, it's not is he from Chosen. It's where the fuck did he come from? That part. And what season did he enter this shit? Because you should hear him. He's like, yeah, I know people think I'm a straight drop flunky, basically. Because, shout out to Reckless for like trying to put it on what it needs to be put on. Like clearly saying, Negro, they think you dick riding too. And he's like, yeah, I'm not a dick rider. Nigga, the man called you a dick rider. Pause. But my question was, what season did you arrive? Now, some people want to call this season 3, but we already know that we've been through multiple seasons in multiple fashions. And I'm going to be clear. The only reason why I have an issue with him is because he alleged that I was hanging out with his troll, which I didn't know was his troll. And then when he told me I shouldn't be speaking to his troll, which goes back to what Simply Sparkle was saying. Who the fuck is anybody to tell me on my shit who I should speak to? But in any event, I went back and played it back. And as I was speaking to the troll, I was checking the troll. So it really wasn't nothing to get upset for. So whoever ran and told the lie and put fire under his shit to even address the motherfucking queen. Queen Mo, just telling you, the person that directed him to even have a word with me was probably one of them bitches coughing on their motherfucking dick suckers when they was up there on the stage. And all of that shit. Yeah. Don't, if you are scared, get out my chat and just go hang out in bushes with the rest of them. The rest of y'all can chill in the lounge. So when they was hanging out with dick suckers, yeah. Hi. The question is about what? No, we thought he might have been the troll. You know, just when I be on vacation, I'm about to get some Raid and spray the trees. Anywho's, but I know why. I know why it's loud, because you know why it's crowded? Because people here are too much of followers. There's too much following going on and no independent thinkers. Y'all following shit and you're not even asking yourself no questions. So let me do some predictive programming. Where did he come from? Woohoo. Woohoo. And you know, I guard my gated community, even though some people took their little asses out the gated community, went down the hill, you know, did drive ups and shit. You can only get that with people affiliated with me. Do they fucking go do a drive up on somebody? Anyway, I don't really. Okay, honey. Okay, honey, lot. Thank you. I'm just watching y'all today because y'all always I be asleep on shit, and then y'all be like, Monica missed something. I'm on this shit today. I'm in the chat. I'm everywhere. I got time. Amelia, please. Oh, don't start. Don't start. Don't start no stuff up in here, Jen. Jen, let's take you to the lounge. Do you want to go into the lounge and get a drink with Myron? Because you know Myron's somewhere in the lounge. Do you want to get a drink with Myron? Because so we standing up there and Gears is supporting the fucking monkey doll. Now, see, I ain't got no time for this shit. But that monkey doll is offensive as fuck. And he's going to be like, the people that said the N-word, the white folks that said the N-word, were more offensive to him than the monkey doll. Well, only monkeys won't be offended by a monkey doll. But honestly, the undertones of the monkey doll is ridiculous. And I sat on this shit the other day. Yeah, Jen, I don't want you to have no problems with nobody because you came up in here with me. They be like, you say this? But the monkey doll, yes, the monkey doll. So we not supposed to, really, that doll wasn't that bad, but I feel you. The doll wasn't that bad. It's a white doll in blackface that looks like alopecia. Now that is my description of the doll. I hold, and I want to make it clear what I'm saying. Because I want when people see what I'm saying to just be like, oh, okay, I understand what Monica's saying. No, you know I rock with the I rock with the pits. I told everybody when they were ousting the pits that the only reason why I didn't oust the pits along with them is because this is who they are. They ain't changed. Okay. Now, depending on who was that said that, the doll wasn't so bad, right? But then it's the other things that go around the doll. So when the doll was sitting, let me go this way. Oh man, where's my good picture of this doll? When the doll was sitting in this sea of white folk, that's okay? Is that when it's not so bad? Is that when we're to the point where it's not so bad? Or is it when the doll is sitting on the tree? Is that when it's not so bad? And I'm not trying to isolate you out. I'm just saying, if we're to accept that it wasn't that bad, in which position? When it was amongst the white folks and sitting there amongst the white folks, it was not so bad. Sam, get off the screen. Stop breaking your eyes to see stuff like this. Or was the doll not so bad when it was sitting in a tree? I'm gonna let your comment sit there too, because I don't want. I'm not isolating your comment. I'm just expanding on it. As what the sentiment was coming from this dude. He's like, "Yo, we done heard these other people do far worse, and this woman who made this alopecia doll in blackface, we can accept this. I'm willing to live with it, basically. So this is a consensus here. He was willing to live with it because, the other people had done far much worse damage. This shit right here, like, when people were telling me about this, they was like, Monica, not for nothing, just check out the one in the tree. The tree says it all. The tree gives you intent. So now, giving you backstory, the woman contends, all right, feisty. She contends that she made this. You don't get the blackface? Is that getting the blackface enough? I never really, when I first saw it, I really didn't see it as a monkey doll. You understand? It was described to me as she made a monkey doll to represent black people. And I was like, let me see this. So the people sent it to me. And then the first picture I got was it around the white people in Christmas. Now, I don't celebrate Christmas or whatever. So I saw it and I said, oh, that's alopecia. You understand? Like, but I understood that it was black face on a white doll because the hair on that doll is not the texture of a black person. So that is a white person in blackface. Then we added to a tree. Thank you, Mr. Powell. Now, in her defense, and I'm only in her defense is what I have heard her defense to be. I made this doll for my husband at the bequest of my husband. I I made it at the bequest of my husband, and that was it. Now I don't know how other people got it. I don't know how it got around. I don't have all of those particulars, but that this was made at the request of her husband. Okay, so then the comment today was that, was her husband or something about her husband. I made a comment in the chat based on what they were talking about, but if she made it for her husband or whatever, I don't really give a fuck. The bottom line, the end all is that this has the connotation of being racially motivated. It's something to incite people to be upset. I don't know how you look past that and just be like, oh, okay, we'll just go on business as usual. So I said, when you don't know your history, this shit gets to carry on. So the reason why I asked, what season did Gears enter this shit is because you're working on what you heard at the end of last season with the Robin Sinners and all of the other racial shit going on. We're going back to ground one. These white folk ain't had no goddamn business in the Kanika community driving these narratives. From the moment we had Kate 420 trying to explain to us about being a motherfucking GD and a PPYT or whatever the fuck she was trying to explain to us. We've let them in here to infiltrate make what our communities do, or what we understand as Black life according to white folk. Please stop it. Please stop it. They don't know what it is to catch a lick. So why are we letting them define what a lick is to us? And why are we condoning and supporting this type of nonsense? I don't know where that lady came from at the end of the last season when she became the 1-1 bitch. The one, because where I come from, a 1 and a 1 is a motherfucking 11. Okay? So the 1 and the 1-1 and the 1 hoo-ha and the boo-boo-boo, where the fuck did you find these people? And why are they relevant? And do you not see that as they continue, it just expands to some other bullshit? But it all comes back to the same narrative, something that's racial with racial undertones. And we keep accepting it. Yes, from the news tubers on up and down the chain, we didn't need to have that kind of interaction. We had to spend months listening to people explain how they, like, I'm just over it. I'm just over it. I'm just over it. Hey, shout out to Joanna. Welcome to Motown. I'm just bringing the other analytical part of this bullshit. I don't have anything against anyone that supports the doll with alopecia that is hanging. Oh, excuse me, not hanging. That is laying in the tree. I don't have any ill will towards anyone that wants to support the doll with alopecia hanging, laying, lying, chilling in the tree. I don't have that. But do not insult my intelligence and tell me that this does not have some racial undertones to it. Just say, I'm accepting the alopecia Black face doll, call it the alopecia doll, because at this point in time, I'm more angry at the other racial shit that I'm going to look past this racial shit. Say you got a standard to the racial bias shit. So from my perspective, is if you're not gonna talk on this shit, then don't talk on that shit. And the other shit before that shit. Just stop talking on the shit at all. And realize that one day your image will be laying up in a tree as a motherfucking joke. Because that's how this community rocks. They'll have your face captured laying up in a tree somewhere. That's about it. That's down with the 1-1s and the 1-1-1. And I heard like somebody trying to explain. I heard, Reckless trying to explain how that money thing went. And I kept telling y'all for the longest time I couldn't watch the money shit because I can lose $20 tomorrow. I can walk out of here and have $20 in my coat pocket, turn my coat upside down, walking down the street and lose fucking $20. I'm not crying over $20. But people that got to eat potted meat and all kinds of other shit and whatever, $20 is a lot. People that have worked on scamming people on this YouTube shit for months, calling people up and saying, hey, I lost my wallet and my wallet is missing and I have no ID. So when I go into the bank, I cannot get my check. I cannot cash anything. They won't give me any money at the bank. Now, not for nothing, right? Yes, banks do require identification. But you do know what they do when they take your identification initially. They scan it into the system with your account. So every time you fucking show up to get your money and they tap your shit up, the identification that you initially provided pops up on the motherfucking screen. We're not in 1979 anymore. We're not in 1989. We're not in 1999. We're in 2020. But when this shit was going on, it was 2018. When they were first talking about they ain't had this, they ain't had that, they ain't had this, they ain't had that. But we knew. So that, but these people had been running scams since then, saying I lost my wallet, I don't have a way to cash any money or get any money out the bank. Can you help me out? And then I even told you that from the people I spoke to with the initial scam, because that was like scam 2. That was the second scam. The first scam was checking out people that are going into hospitals and trying to act like you was a proxy so that they can collect money from you guys on behalf of the person that was supposed to be in the hospital. But we nipped that shit in the bud. They came back with it when they had dead babies and stuff that they could con y'all out of. Y'all being the people that believe this shit. And today, I said, all the people getting scammed continuously by these people, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a fuck. You know why I don't give a fuck? Because y'all keep getting scammed for the same shit. Like, you've heard it before. So then you got this other one, Kwee. She gonna be in there talking about, no, somebody, she asked me for $40. I'm sitting there reading this shit and I was like, $40 for what? So I don't quite understand what she asked Kwee for. She asked to borrow money. Bitch, your money is no different than anybody else's money. And bitch being figuratively. Your shit, you know how this shit say, in God we trust? That's what that motherfucker was to her. Because if you remember, she came in here being a roly-poly-oly. So she took your money, in God we trust. And we know that the money says Federal Reserve. She took it federally reserved for her ass. Your money is reserved for them. You understand? I don't give a shit about Big Shirley. and her fucking continuous scams. I'm still waiting from 2018 for the 6 charges. Yeah, remember the 6 motherfucking charges that she was gonna have hand delivered to me? Yeah, I was still waiting on those. The shit that started the argument with people trying to tell me that these were God-fearing people. I had a motherfucking auntie, most of y'all motherfucking auntie, trying to explain to me that a husband protects his wife. And I keep saying, no. When we're talking about kings and queens, the queens protect the king. And once a king come after this motherfucking queen, Monica Mo Justice, I don't acknowledge the other queen because I'm going all attack on the king. And I made that shit motherfucking clear to the point where they don't really fuck with me no more. You understand? They come back and they say whatever they want to say about the Alethea situation. But you know why they say that shit? Because at the end of the day, I still show that they ain't got no loyalty. Bitches ain't loyal. Nothing's changed. I just listened to this, but I want to make sure that I just drive this home one more time because you guys over in the other lane can never, ever tell me that this doll with alopecia, aka black face, is not a form of a racial undertone and expect me to accept anything other than this had some other kind of rationale behind it. Now, I'm not telling you not to fuck with the lady. I'm just saying don't fuck with my intelligence on that shit. And that's where I ended there on that note. And that's just it. It's just like inside of me. Next topic, we on to something else. So if people need to take a break to get the fuck out, I understand. I don't want to keep y'all in bushes because y'all like to swing from trees and accept anything. I don't want y'all swinging from my tree and accepting anything. Don't come in here. Don't come in here unless you don't earn the opportunity to really have too many questions for me. Hoes ain't either. I just know that's true. Here we go. No, you wasn't. You unless are you this? See, once again, you got people always telling you, Gears, I'm not afraid of you. Negro, you don't scare me. You don't put no fear in my motherfucking heart. If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you. You don't earn the opportunity to speak to me after the bullshit you pulled the last time. But you was not the focal point of my conversation other than me to say that you got this wrong and I don't know where the fuck you came from. So if you want to address where the fuck you came from, because that was my question, then I'll take that part. But otherwise, I ain't got nothing else to say with the alopecia baby that you find to not be having no racial undertones. So get the fuck up out of here. I don't feel intimidated at all. I'm just telling you what. Hey, King of Foe, how you doing? But I'm taking care of business right now. So I have to I have to fall back for a minute, King. A foe, the only person. Don't make me weak. Anyway, no, you don't come in here and tell me to drop no motherfucking links. No, you ain't got me excited at all. I just told you what it is. Good night. Go back over there where you came from. Because earlier today, you said you support this shit. You support her actions. Remember that? So as long as you support her actions, go over there and support her actions. And when I wanted you to come up here and speak on the bullshit that you pulled a couple of weeks ago, you ain't want to come up here and talk about who told you I was talking to your troll. So troll your ass on down the line. Go troll your ass someplace else. Because it's over with. And I told you that then. So if you want to go back and listen to what I said about you, so be it. But I already done told you what I said. Moving on to the next subject. As I said before you popped your ass up in here. I told y'all could vacate the bushes because I was moving forward. So another issue that has me frustrated. Mr. What makes you think I'm not leveled up? Ask that motherfucker how he treated me. You don't get a 2-peat or a 3-peat to be disrespectful to me. Ever. Now, if he ain't say that that's not what he said earlier, let's see what this shit is about. Please hold while I read this diary. Oh, you've been here from the thing, so click the like button on your way out. Anyway, I don't know where you came from. And I said the same thing. I don't know where you came from. I ain't never seen you. Until last year when all this shit was popping off. I ain't never seen you. Now, if you got another name, so be it. No, I know. And you also said hello to the person. And that's it. You also said hello to the other person. No, it's nerve wracking. The bullshit people pull around here. Nerve wracking. Oh, Monica, you was talking to my troll. No, I'm not going in on somebody. I was showing y'all something from earlier that we were told is not a form of racism. And I don't understand how you can't see this as racism. How you don't equate that and say, I'm going to ignore this because I got some other underlying issues with people about other people about shit they said. So not even the same person, but somebody else. Boy, bye. And that's it. Let me see. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this in respect to the Pitts, because I stand by my position on the Pitts. The people in this community that were rocking with the Pitts were rocking with the Pitts when the Pitts were going in on so and so, and they were going in on the next person. They was rocking with them with a clear understanding of who these people were and what they say and the things they believed in. And they were still rocking on it until it became personal. And my question always had been, if you don't appreciate what the Pitts are saying, you gotta not appreciate what they're saying all the time. Not some of the time, but all of the time. So since people didn't know how to disassociate with the Pitts all of the time, I just rocked with the Pitts. Like, and at some point, when Jennifer disrespected Yvonne to the point I could no longer support, I just fell completely back. I'm not deflecting. I answered the question. And that's it. But I've always said the same exact thing. And no, I did not want to be in the middle of the Pitts stuff. And I continue to go over there and support the Pitts because I was just hoping that at some point in time this shit would go away. But again, when I could no longer take it, I fell back. I don't know if they talking about you because I'm not over there. So I am very much sorry if they're speaking on you now. I'm not over there and I'm not witnessing that. And I'm not hearing that. You understand? And I did, unlike, earlier today I heard I heard Reckless say we can't take no sides, right? And I had to be like, that's the only thing I disagree with. There comes a point in time when I have to take a side. You understand? And when it comes down to the really boy, I stood by her side for some shit. And whatever the shit was, I felt a certain kind of way about it. And that's just it. And I tried my best to heal the two, but when I couldn't do it anymore, I definitely had to, out of abundance of respect for Yvonne, fall back from the pits. The hatred on the YouTube wasn't enough for me not to stand by Yvonne. So if the pits are upset by that, I'm sorry that you're upset by that. If everybody else sees it a certain kind of way, I'm sorry you see it that way. But I had to stand with Yvonne. I can't with y'all. Y'all just gonna come up with all your trolls. All right. Well, I don't know when you publicly apologized to her. I don't know if she accepted it. I haven't been involved in all of that stuff. I'm just telling people where I've been. And I don't waver on stuff. If I can try to mend a broken bridge, oh yeah, there was an apology. Well, I don't know if there's been another apology, but there was one during that period of time, and then some other stuff broke out, and then there comes a point in time when you just don't want to be involved in that. But it is not in respect to the original question that was posed. This is not the same thing as supporting this over that. See, you could still support, but you must condemn. This is not acceptable. It's not acceptable. It's one thing like I made this black face doll. Like the undertones here. The undertones. The doll is blackface. See, that's when for people that don't know what blackface is, that's when you take a white doll and paint on some blackface. Do you see it? That's why I just picked on it and said it was alopecia. You don't do this. And then you take the doll and plot the doll in a tree. Look at the hair on this doll. Nothing of it depicts a black person. It is what they do for when they change into white face. I agree. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I agree with Joanna. You can't apologize. One can apologize for their action, right? Then two things happens after you apologize. Either someone accepts your apology and they move on, or you accept the fact that you've apologized and you move on. And that's it. That's the bottom line. And then your actions moving out as you move forward, your actions will either speak to your apology and it will affirm it. So even though you mean it from the bottom of your heart, or you could say, I got angry and in a bit of anger, I said that. But that tells other people that's your underlying thought process. And that's what they keep talking about. But I was always saying, y'all knew this. So don't get mad at them now. That's the only point I was making back then. This shit sitting in a tree, it did that. Like, if I had only received the picture. Now I'm gonna go back because I'm seeing something in the chat and I don't want to miss the things in the chat. If I only seen the Christmas picture, but see, even there, you know that is a white doll painted with a black face. Look at the hair. Was that supposed to be woolly hair? No, that is picked out white folk hair. I don't know. But wait a second. Why you think it's supposed to be a black baby? Well, let me ask everybody. I don't think it's a black baby. I think it's a white baby in black face looking like it got alopecia. That's what I think it looks like. Oh, it's a monkey? Oh, it's a monkey? Or it's somebody who colored in black hands? Miss Tawana, did you see my message to you the other day? I know you're going to be mad at me because I don't know if I sent it because Miss Tawana said to me, Monica, when you want to reach out to me, call me. But I think I texted you this time. I don't think I emailed you because I wanted to know because I was listening to something and I wanted to know what platform you was on so I could have went and listened in its entirety. So this is a monkey. Look. Okay, this is what I'm going to say to y'all. If you're willing to live with her explanation, I'm willing to accept that you live with her explanation. I have said from the onset, I'm not against you accepting this. I'm against accepting racial shit over other racial shit because you rock with some shit. I'm saying at some point in time, don't make me laugh. They need to do better arts and crafts. At some points in time, just file this in your memory bank because people that do this type of shit will do some other type of shit. This is the beginning. This is not the end. This is the beginning. So if you're willing to believe that, I could live with that. I'm willing to live with that. We've been here too long. If Miss Tawana has taken it upon herself to say, I've accepted this as a monkey, I'm just going to say, I'll just be waiting. But you'll be doing the same repeat thing as we had with the pits. You'll have to, and it won't stop because you wouldn't have put your foot down the first time. Oh yeah, that's what it's called, pork chop. You know I don't know how to say that. I was about to say the Michael Jackson stuff, but I just decided to call it alopecia. Don't get mad at me. But yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna highlight that one more time. I couldn't put that inside of a thing because then people with the stuff would have been like we're making fun of them or whatever. But I'll give you that. Shout out to Pork Chop. Pork Chop wins. If you guys want to accept that as a monkey, but whatever. Listen, what's this shit right here? You can't do that, my love. You cannot come in like that. I ain't tell you Mo know everything. It's Mo knows this and Mo knows that. The rest of the shit, y'all gotta figure out for yourself. But do y'all see? Did y'all get my point though? Did y'all get my point? Stop trying to lose the point. Yeah. Read my comment above. Okay, wait a second. Hold on, I gotta go back. If she apologized already to those who were offended, what more can we do? Gears. I wish you could hear yourself, right? We've been here before. This is the beginning of what they said. I've apologized to the people offended. What more do you want from me? What more do they want from me? That's where it starts. Okay, wait a second. Messy cowards. She didn't put them out. Oh, she sent it in a private chat. Oh, as a Merry Christmas card, and they accepted it. Then they fell out, and another white person posted it to ignite a racial war. Well, isn't that what I kind of said? Oh, Miss Tawana, you wasn't here. I said all of this stuff is to continue the thing. And DOD, it still could be alopecia because that's some hair loss situation going on right there, right? Just like I don't want to act like I don't care. Y'all know I got hit by the car. Sometimes I kill myself. I'm not perfect. It's that thing over there. Well, let me see. Wait a second. Well, actually, the Pitts apologized to everybody except who they called the racial slur. I'm just saying. So why you think I continue to speak on it and bring it up? I don't know. Gears, I have not followed this stuff since you came in, since I went in your room and you addressed me, and then I came back and reflected on the live that had you upset. I ain't been back because once I'm disrespected, I don't go back. I'm just leave stuff alone. I don't need the drama. I don't know. I'm gonna take that as a fact. Anybody disputes this that they didn't apologize to the actual persons they said the slur to? I never. All I can say is that that something transpired between the pits. It deeply hurt Yvonne, and I stood by Yvonne, and I'm gonna stand on that and say that's why I haven't been over there as much as I used to. I ain't been over there in a minute. I ran into peoples in other places, but I haven't been over there out of respect for Yvonne. Like I that's me. If Yvonne was in this room, she will tell you, and she expressed to me, um, and I felt bad, so I just left it. And all you folks do is continue to fight. All y'all do is fight, 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 fight. 1 minute. Boxing match over here. Boxing match over here. I don't have time for that. Well, the racial slur things have always been a problem. Oh, I agree. Amelia Bedelia, I agree. There are, but in this, I agree. I put the comment up there. Um, I don't like a lot of people that people hang out with on here. I think a lot of people are toxic to the community. But you know what I do? I've just gotten to a fall back. Ooh. There are a lot of people that are toxic to this community. There are a lot of people that are um and I'm gonna say this, and I say this all the time. I know that we are here for some form of entertainment. Some of this shit is batshit crazy and funny as fuck. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are getting hurt. Um, and it's not so funny when people that you know are being hurt. It's not so funny when you see people exposing people's kids or going after people's kids and shit. That's not so funny. It's I don't find it funny, but folk do that in the process. What is your comment, Pork Chop? Let me see your comment. Now, I ain't get to talk about the last thing that was bothering me, but I am gonna drop the chat. I'm gonna drop the link. All I'm gonna say to folk, if you come up here, I expect everybody to be respectful. Cause now I have calmed down. No. No, now I just think that it just is what it is. I'm not can you see well he at a Pork Chop, whoever Pork Chop is, Pork Chop Patty. Um and you know what? Now that I say the name, I'm like, so let me just put this disclosure. I don't know none of these trolls' identities except for Amelia Bedelia. And that's it. And Amelia Bedelia rocks with me. And that's it. But Poor Child Patty and all anybody else that's in here as something else, I don't know them because I know earlier people was like, yeah, they let trolls live in their thing because I let trolls live as long as they ain't fucking with me, or causing havoc in the chat. And most of the time the trolls don't. They come in here and start talking about my list, whatever. Bye. But everything else, I'm looking for what Poor Chop's comment. Joy Wright, she put it on a video first. So Poor Chop, she apologized because she was called out. It wasn't genuine at all. Is that the comment that you wanted Gears to see? If you don't like the channel holder, it's saying the exit is just a tap away. Y'all ain't y'all ain't no good. Okay, y'all, brace yourselves. I think I'm gonna take a nap in the morning. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. This is I'm just y'all know I'm gonna be analyzing this picture all night. I'm gonna blow this shit up. I'm gonna take other pictures of it. That's it is Monkeys got eyes like that? This is like some shit out of Planet of the Apes. And I'm gonna say something else because I think I'm remiss in this. You know, I'm going through stuff with my dad right now, and I will update the rest of y'all tomorrow when the crowds have decreased. Um, and give y'all another update, right? But with that being said, it's very few influencers, and thank you to the influencers that really have continued to write me, just let me know that it's in prayer. I got somebody that just sends me a smiley face, say thinking of you, sis, and I appreciate that. You understand? Um, so thank you guys for keeping me whole. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And as to the influencers, um, thank you so very much. And to you, Alethea, wherever you are buying fucking plates and candles or whatever, thank you so much. Cause it's your warm thoughts as I'm about to go to bed in the nighttime and I see y'all messages and stuff that are bringing me courage, that are keeping me encouraged. And I really appreciate you guys. Um, More than you know. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want everybody to know I got the best influences that I could ever have. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really love you guys. So that's my love moment to y'all. Um, and that's it. Yeah. So for those that didn't, my dad is on home hospice. Um, but you know, uh, my visits are important to him as I thought they would be. Um, and that's it. So um yeah. That's what I get from somebody. They just send me things just like I was just thinking of you, Monica. Good night. And I appreciate that. Shout out to Sam Francis. She sends me long emails just to let me know that she's thinking of me. But I want y'all to understand that my dad is 93 years old. Some of you can't even get to 39, but he says 93 years ahead of him. And I wanted to make sure that my next visit with him or the last one out out surpassed the other one because I didn't want to always have my dad's last words being "I appreciate you." Um, so that's what it is. And woohoo! That's it. So you, for those of you that know, you know I've taken a fall back just to go there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my I'm gonna keep my hands up. People was calling people's monkeys. Oh, Aaron Collins decided to come up in here. Can we shift gears? Y'all can finish arguing about monkey babies. Let me see. Hi, Lala. Welcome. Okay. Moving on. Um, so why am I upset with Aaron Collins? Did you see my email, Aaron? I want to go to an article that I put up here. Oh, I sent you an email. Maybe you might want to get context. Okay. So today, well, last night looked at, I was reading an article about some children who had a fight in the streets of Brooklyn. And I just want to bring some, uh, you know what it is? And I'm going to say this, and, I'm going to say to everyone, I don't know what was the origin of the what is the name? Allegoria, whatever doll. Did I say alopecia with the white and black face? No, sweetie, they're not cool. They're arguing with each other inside of the chat. But at the end of the day, at some point, the things that divide us tend to make us stronger in this sector. So say what you want to say, but that's just how it is. The things that divide us tend to make us stronger in this community. Now that's only because somebody keeps asking me for the link, but they ain't never come up here. Or did I ignore you when you got up here? Okay, so let me read y'all the article. Okay, the trees are about to vacate because we're going on to something else. We're going on to injustice and justice, and I'm going to speak from all aspects of this story. Now we're going to argue when people was in the room. How? We got love going on in the room. Okay, let me get the article. Hold on a second. I can't with y'all some days. I really can't. Oh, that thing is called Samsung. Here we go. Okay. Boys attack girl. This is from the New York Daily News. Mother of a teen charged in Brooklyn beatdown of teenage girl was very pissed off. And they quote her because they give it one quote. And they say, I'm very pissed off by attack video. This is what I'm going to say. If you are new to the live stream, go back about an hour and then you could gather the context of everything that transpires so much. I don't block people. Everyone has a right to their opinion. I respect people's opinions. I just want to be respected as well. Okay, so here's the article. So for those of you that don't know, a group of boys are seen on video beating uh, um, a court on video beating a teenage girl, a 15-year-old girl. All right. Um, what the fuck is this? Okay. So I want to start off with saying this. I come from Southside Jamaica, Queens. And a couple of years ago, a good friend, well, depending on how you go back and stuff, we had teenage girls who were attending a Sweet 16 party, who left the Sweet 16 party, Deasia, who left the Sweet 16 party. Some guys tried to hit on them as they was walking to the bus stop. And some shit broke out and some gunshots broke out and they shot into the bus at the girls and they killed one of the girls, leaving a Sweet 16 party. That choked us up in the community because, one, we knew the girls. We knew that we had a gang issue called Snow Gang, which was a problem, right? And kids were being jumped into this Snow Gang shit, and it was horrible. And it was horrible. But I literally cried and went several times to the spot where the young lady was killed on the bus because that could have been anybody's child. And we know that we know that the argument broke out because there was advances being made and the young ladies avoided the advances. Initially, when the story came out, it was supposed to be one group of gang members was on the bus and another group of gang members shot into the bus or whatever. So we went through variations of the story, but if you was in the hood, this the story we had. So I'm saying all of this to say this. In New York City, right? When you live in the 5 boroughs, we tend to look at the news that is presented by mainstream media with a side eye until we hear from the parents, the kids, until we get more deep down in invested in him. So I'm going to read you the article, the one I chose to present, because everyone is talking about a bunch of boys beating up this young lady and going from that aspect. Stop being so tunnel vision and wait for more information. Okay. The mother of one of the teens charged in the court on camera beatdown of a 15-year-old Brooklyn girl defended her son as a good kid Saturday, but admitted she was furious with him. When I saw the video, I literally wanted to kill him with my own hands, said Donna Howell, 42, while waiting for her son's arraignment in Brooklyn criminal court. I was very, very pissed off. Howell's 14-year-old is one of the 5 teens between the ages of 14 and 17 who were charged with robbery and gang assault after turning themselves in at the 77th Precinct Station House Friday night. He didn't want to go at first, and I said, no, you're going to go. You're going to turn yourself in, she recalled. Howell then left the house to run an errand and found her son gone when she came back. He had just walked and turned himself into the police, she said. 4 of the 5 suspects who turned themselves in were arraigned in Brooklyn criminal court on Saturday night, all of them accompanied by their mothers. The Daily News is withholding. Keywords. Withholding their names because of their ages. Judge, whoever the fuck it was, denied prosecutors' request for $10,000 bail on each suspect and instead released the boys on their own recognizance. However, the judge imposed curfews on each suspect and ordered them to stay away from the victim. None of the suspects knew the victim, lawyers said during the arraignment hearings. 14 more suspects are sought in the attack. Surveillance video of the assault sparked condemnation from elected officials. I want y'all to listen to this. I have never seen in my lifetime this kind of incident where young men perpetrate this kind of violence on an innocent woman, said City Councilman Robert, whoever he is, Carnegie from Brooklyn. This is their representative. I remember growing up under mob mentality in Brooklyn. There were still rules, and the rules said that women were untouchable. The video shows the 15-year-old girl being chased to the corner of Utica Avenue and Sterling Place on Thursday afternoon before being knocked to the ground. A horde of teens then descended upon her, repeatedly kicking and punching the victim as she curls up to avoid the blows, the video shows. The attackers stole the girl's sneakers, cell phone, and a debit card before scattering. The victim's neighbors describe her as a quiet girl who lives with her mother and sister. Well, you know they came in for what they came in for. Okay, so where's Aaron Collins? I don't know about trying to like this video when they got all the racial undertones on it. Where's Mr. Aaron Collins? DOD, call your buddy Aaron Collins. So I was parking my car this evening. We not we not worried about that. They came in for the regular drama stuff. Now we on to the real stuff. But actually, this is the real stuff that should impact us, because the drama stuff, you can't really put hands on them, and you can't really make a change in the community. But this here is stuff we can make a change on. So I want to speak on several levels to this. As a parent, the worst thing this mom did to her son was even indicate to the reporters that she had remorse. She kind of threw her own son under the bus as she's saying she's defending her child. And they lucrately say this. They say she was defending her son. She said, I beat him. There's an interview with her, and she's like, trying to tell us he's a good kid. And she saw this. And so, woman, if you ain't first of all, you came home, you saw this shit on the news, and you saw your kid was involved. You told him to turn himself into the police, right? But then you left your house to do what? So I was perplexed. Now the video appears, I'm not going to show the video. Find a channel that'll show the video. I said DOD. No, because DOD and Aaron Collins was over there on Nikki C's platform. And Aaron Collins was describing this situation, feeling sorry for the woman, giving empathy for the woman. I am tired. And he was explaining it to DOD, and DOD was like, I'm not familiar with that story. So he's getting this information fresh off of this man's interpretation of what he saw. And he's like, oh, I just cannot believe beating a woman. Then Aaron Collins goes and ties it to this fucking red pill man bullshit here on the YouTube. And then he fucking says the ultimate. Oh, imagine that these kids in Brooklyn are watching these fuck faces on the internet and they red pilling, and this is why they beating up this woman. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hello to you people on these little bullshit ass channels. And yes, I'm gonna say these little bullshit ass channels. The real society is not watching you red pill motherfuckers. They are, if they was to watch the people on these YouTube channels, the ones, all this shit, like, let's take my first half an hour to an hour of this video, they would not even want to talk. Kids would look at us and be like, look at these grown folks don't know how to fucking act, and they're going to tell us how to behave. Think about it. When you look at the behaviors and the conversations that we just got through, right? You think young people got time for this bullshit? No. But I am still wondering why this young man's mother, so then she comes back in the house and she see her son is gone. Oh, he done turned himself into the police. Now I'm waiting for the flip side of the story to really hear if the kids turned themselves in. But to me, it sounds as if something of the sort happened because the judge gave them DOD. Now, the DOD gave them ROR. I said DOD because I saw your name. Gave them ROR. So that means he discharged them on their own recognizance, right? To appear in court again, right? Now, here is the bad side of this. They're in criminal court being tried as adults. So maybe this will get remanded to the juvenile court, which is probably the best place for this situation to be heard at. Because in the juvenile court, you may be able to get more linear information as to why these kids had this altercation in the first place. We know what occurred. Now, I'm going to tell you about getting your ass whooped in the hood. If you get your ass whooped in the hood and you happen to have on good fucking sneakers and a bag or whatever, your shit is gone. So, yes, it could be robbery, but it's really after the fact. It's just a bonus to fucking you up. It means I get your sneakers. I get your... Please don't hate on me. I'm just trying to explain to y'all because some people never been in the hood, so they don't understand how hoods work. They've been in YouTube hoods and they seen how this shit work and they got this shit under control. But in the real world, if you get into a fight in the street, it does not necessarily mean that somebody intended to steal your shit. Like, it doesn't mean they intended to rob somebody from the onset. That's the bonus of being the person getting your ass whooped. They just gonna take your sneakers. They gonna take your thing. Now, in all fairness, just giving y'all some history. When I was a young person in my early in the 5th grade, I think it was when we lived in Brooklyn. For a couple years we lived in Brooklyn. I got jumped like that, where a bunch of people fucked me up. Yes, I did. And yes, and my mother sued, and I got a lot of money. But yes. And I got jumped because One bitch beat up over here a couple months back, right? Then another bitch over here a couple of months back. You understand? And then one day, bitch over here that I beat up a couple of months back got with bitch over here I beat up a couple of months back, and they got together and they fucked me up. You understand? Yeah, something similar to this. So when I heard the story, I said to myself, there must be more to this. And when I saw the video that starts out on the bus, there has to be more to this. So before people start connecting this stuff to YouTube bullshit, and I'm gonna tell y'all something real, some real facts about some shit. No, you really can't. And it's so fucking weird. Cause the day I got jumped, I was by myself. Nobody fucking brought their ass to school that day. And I still was lily badass, not thinking nothing of it. And that was right before we were moving back to Queens. So everyone knew that the next week I was going to be out of the school because my big mouth ass friends done told these other bitches. But I didn't think nothing of it when they whipped my ass. And you know, I could reflect on it now because I feel like I caught me one. You know, like I was taking one down because that's all you have to take. So let me just help people out about getting jumped. All right. You still need to whip somebody's ass. Cause when you finish the fight, you need to be able to say, you bitches had to jump me because I fucked your friend up. But see, y'all don't even know how that shit goes. Cause y'all just up here doing all kinds of shit on this YouTube. That's what real people say. They'll come out, I will come out fucked up. But you know what I kept saying? I fucked up Deidre. Ask Deidre how she ended up. Cause trust you me, I was fucked up and Deidre was fucked up something too. Yeah. Cause my mother was over at Kings County Hospital and that bitch was over in Kings County Hospital too. Yeah, I remember that too. That's when my mother had to call my auntie. And that's when I learned about you put fucking blades in your hair and shit. Cause my aunt was like, this'll never. My aunt was acting like Shaka Zulu's mother. Should leave no enemy behind. I was like, nah, I'm done with these bitches. They can have that. I had internal bleeding and everything. So I understand that this young lady who is 15. Now, what will be interesting if down the line, well, real people, Tawana, have all of these kind of stories. But see, you know, you run the risk of being up here on the YouTube and say, oh, somebody fucked me up. Then they be like, see, you can fuck her up. Like you understand? If you have real, if you're a real person, some real shit happens. You don't win every fight. You don't lose every fight either. Sometimes you learn from some fights, and sometimes you learn from some situations how not to be in those situations. So again, I don't know what happened to this young lady because we don't have enough details. So to be up here on the YouTube and trying to connect it to MGTOW and MGTOW and all this other stuff is wrong. And that's what I'm saying to the real Aaron Collins. That's wrong to try to connect it to your narratives on these fuck niggas on the YouTube. We got some real shit going on in the streets. We got some real bitches think they niggas. And they, yeah, I said it. And they confront a man like they a man. Where I come from, If a woman confronts a man like a man, she ends up getting the ass whooping of a man. You can't scream, I'ma fuck you up to a man and then talk about I'm a woman, don't hit me. No, that don't rock. And yes, I raised a man child and I never tell him not to put his hand on a woman. I told him always handle your business. You're going to be accountable for your actions. You may not want to do that, but that's the facts of life. Because ain't no bitch going to be putting her hands all over my son and think that I'm not going to be like, whip her ass. I'm just going to be like, knock her out one time. Just, and then I'm going to go and clean her ass up off the floor. So, X that. So if you want to be around here talking about Mo is wrong, no, I brought my kid up in the hood because there's some bitches out here that can scrap better than some dudes. And I need mine to be on point all the time. Every time. Nope, you win some, you lose some. It's how you handle it. That is exactly how it goes. But on here, people want to tell you they've never taken an L. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'll be like, yo, you need, like, I'll be very upset for my son to be an abuser of a woman. But I'll be more upset for you to think you could just abuse my son. That part. Now, having raised my kids in the hood, I have to now reflect on my daughter. T, I will have to ask T. I don't believe T has ever had a fight where somebody was looking for T. But I know that Latia knew one thing. If her brother was outside getting in some shit, she had to take her ass from upstairs in her little hermit situation and go get her brother. So there's been many a times people have been like, your brother's around the corner in some trouble. And my daughter would go and collect her brother. And it's been told to me that there have been times when she went to go collect her brother, she had to knock some motherfuckers out to get to her brother. And she did not hesitate. And she took her brother back upstairs. And people was like, ooh, because they wasn't expecting that from her. And trust you me, once he saw her scrapping, he had to fall back and take his ass upstairs because he had to deal with me when I come home. Because if somebody put their hands on T in the fucking projects, that would have been like a nightmare. First of all, I think if people would have put their hands on T in the projects, I think the projects would have had like an uprising. Because I think it would have been like, her? Really? Y'all fucking with her? Like, it just would have been a nightmare because it would have been like, she don't even come outside. She don't even do nothing. Now, busybodies on that other panel that was talking mad shit. Only thing I'm going to say is factual. People keep saying, why don't people jump in? Well, let me explain why people don't jump in. One, if you jump into some fights with these motherfucking kids, you'll end up like Junior. The motherfucking young bucks are not afraid of old bucks. So there was some men on the panel talking mad chump. Like, oh, they just little kids. I definitely would have jumped into motherfucker, you'll be dead. And that's a fact of life. So when they keep saying, why didn't New Yorkers jump in? Because in New York, we've got a situation here that says the Good Samaritan goes to motherfucking jail. You can only claim self-defense in New York when somebody is fucking with you and you defend yourself. Going in as a Good Samaritan to help somebody else that's getting fucked up will have the Good Samaritan dead or in jail. It never turns out good for the Good Samaritan. Pick up that motherfucking phone, take your goddamn screenshots, do your 311, but that's how that shit goes. So all of you people on the fucking YouTube that always want to come up and be talking, bumping your gums just because it's in your mouth, this is the society we live in. This is not the YouTube. This is a real society where you could lose your real life, your real job, your real sense of income, fucking around with these little fucking kids that ain't got nothing to lose. And understand this. I seen this shit with my own two eyes. I will never forget the woman. The woman, knock, knock, stories from the hood. The lady's son and a group of kids, including my son, had fights, right? They was fighting in the junior high school. Junior high school called me. They're like, oh, your son had a fight with this boy, right? This boy, right? I'm not going to say his name because he ended up dead some years later. Anyway, this Billy Badass boy got this smoking hot father that's a gangbanger, right? The father rolls up on the teenagers at the school. Security, because I went to school with the bitch, security calls me on the phone. She's like, yo, Mo, your son is fighting so-and-so's father. He's out here, blah, blah. I was like, so bitch, what y'all doing? Call 911. Fucking see the security guard called me and told me. I leave my job. I come home. The kids done fucked the dad up, the big gangbanger, done fucked him up, fucked his car up, fucked his son up, took his keys. Okay? They go and they tell this other dude who is not thugging. He's somebody that married into a family of thugs, but he's not the thug. So the girl must be fucking him or got a car from him or something, right? This the wife of the husband goes to this dude. I'm going to call him Cocoa Beads. Goes to Cocoa Beads and says, do you know so-and-so's mother? Because they took my keys. My husband had a fight with them, right? So everybody on the hood is standing on the corner laughing. They're like, yo, they fucked him up. Like your husband's an OG. And they really OG'd him, right? The kids were at the community center doing whatever the fuck they do at the community center. The kids took their ass they had their fight, whipped the man's ass. They didn't go hiding. They went to the community center. I come home from work. Fucking Cocoa Beans is standing in front of my building. Now I done went and picked up T from school, took her out of school early, show up to the house, park in front of the thing, and he's standing here with this bitch in this Louis Vuitton bag. She got it in the cock of her hand. He's like, yo, Mo, can I have a word with you? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, what's up? Now, this is somebody that I knew from my childhood. This is somebody Chico could not stand. He was like, this nigga don't know nothing about homage. This is a dude that came to Chico's bedside crying. And he was like, he got homage. And I whispered to Chico, no, he don't. I know him growing up. He phoned me. Anywho's, Cocoa Beans says to me, Mo, ladies looking for your son. They had a fight. They took their keys. You know, this ain't right. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, so you brought a whole bitch to my house? Really? To my front door? Are you fucking kidding me? You didn't call me to the liquor store. You brought her to the front door. Anyway, I said to the lady, I said, hi, I'm so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I'm not, and trying to act all. I had to do the thing. I said, T, go upstairs, get it ready. So, just so y'all know, just so that y'all know, all right, this motherfucker right here, bye. So y'all know, we got this shit. I'm a Puerto Rican. We go boil some water, put some grease in it. I done set the tea upstairs to get the shit ready. Yeah, that's how we get down. We're gonna skin some motherfucker alive. We're a family of 5, all right? Really 3, but it's okay. So I go to the community center. I said to the woman, I sent T upstairs. So I wait for T to get upstairs. Then I went to the community center and I get my son out the community center. And I said, so and so's mom is here. And she said, one of y'all got her keys. No, that motherfucker right there, we block him. Actually, we time him out because we don't want to hear from him. Okay, nothing he have to say is relevant. All right, so my son and the kids come outside, blah 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 blah, boom 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 boom. I'm watching these kids, and that's when it hit me. These motherfuckers are terrorists. I watched how they got into formation, how they circled the woman and everything. And then the little badass girl said to me, Miss Monica, I know you want a Louis. You about to have one tonight before they pounced on that bitch ass. I kindly returned her bag after they whipped her ass. But the moral of the story is she was not going to leave there with sneakers. I didn't get her shoes back. I didn't. Yeah. And it was the girls who whipped her ass. It wasn't even the boys. Cause they already done whipped the husband's ass, then fucked up the son. They been fucking up the son. And they went and got the fucking wife now. Now, who they really should have fucked up was Beanhead, Coco Bean, for bringing that bitch to my front door. I had to go to the, to the higher people in charge and was like, yo, this Negro is out of pocket. He brought the bitch to my door. And that's it. But yes, the kids fought and this and that. When they finished whipping the lady's ass and what's name brought me the bag, then I gave the lady back her bag. And I said to her, just like I told you in the beginning, you should change your lock. Like before I went and got the kids, I said, you know what you should do? Because if my keys was missing, I'd be on the phone getting a locksmith instead of standing in the fucking projects asking somebody where my fucking keys at. And even if the kids return your keys, what makes you think they already been in your shit? Like that shit was just crazy. Like it was just crazy. And I never thought that the kids took the keys, or they took the keys and they probably gave it to the other guys. But nevertheless, the moral of the story is she got her ass whooped and she was out of a bag, out of some shoes, whatever, looking tattered. And I was just like, wow. No, we don't. No, he wants you to make his channel great again. He came up in here, he saw some numbers for some shit, and he's just trying to come in here and make his channel great again. We already got his MO, so he could sit there and time out. He gets frustrated, he go take his ass somewhere. No, it's nothing new for him. It's just, go over there and be Kanika's cousin. Get the fuck out of here. And that's it. She said these motherfuckers flip-flop more than pancakes than IHOP got pancakes. I can't with y'all right now. I don't got nothing to do. Just so you know, I don't got nothing to do with the people that flip-flop either. That's not my problem. But there will be more to come with those kids. I mean, the story could get worse. Those kids could have been being jumped into a gang, and that could have been some shit that they was on. The girl could have said some shit to them on the bus. She is older than them. She could have confronted. I don't know what the fuck. You know how some of y'all get and run your mouths. And I don't know the story. And neither does the rest of the people on the YouTube. So there's no reason to connect what these kids did in their youth with what these grown ass 30, 40 something year olds are saying on this internet. about MAGTOW going their own ways and all this other stuff. And I'm going to tell you right now, in New York City, these dudes are not talking about going their own ways and doing all of that stuff up in here unless they up in here on the YouTube. Other people not really doing that. They really not doing it. So the image that y'all see is isolated to right here on the YouTube. Real people not doing this shit in their real homes. Real people live in the real streets, and their real streets don't run like the YouTube streets. And whoever once upon a time called this the YouTube streets, really mistaken this shit as something that, thought more highly of the bullshit y'all pull off. And that's just it. I heard 3 different versions. I'm just waiting for the real story. Yeah, I that's why you see, Joy, what story I decided to pull. I pulled the story based on the mother who said she would whip her son's ass. Rule number 1. Even if your child is guilty, defend your child by any means necessary. He wasn't there. Even if he was there in the media, what the fuck you care what the media say about you in the media? What you care about that? Get your son out of the criminal justice system, first and foremost. You understand? Like, you don't tell them you're going to beat up. No, you can't get beat up or in bed. Well, Joy, I know you're not a big girl. Joy, bye. Joy, where you at? Where you at? I don't need your fucking help. Every time I turn around, you try to make it seem like you done something for me. Bye, boy, bye. Joy, let me tell you something, homegirl. Don't you be up here trying, like, you got audacity. The person that pulls her car up on the homeless comedian, let me not call the man homeless, but on the comedian, want to tell us, what was that shit she just said? What was that shit she said? Damn, he hacked the 300. That was too fast. Okay. Let me just say this. You can't get embarrassed or beat up on the YouTube streets. No, you can't. But when you take your ass and drive up to the convention, first of all you motherfuckers is crazy. I don't know why the comedian had his ass at the Donald Trump rally, and I don't know why you had your ass at the Donald Trump rally. Y'all all lucky y'all got y'all black asses out of there in one piece. Not to mention that you was pulling up on somebody and he running down the streets of LA. Wait, y'all was in Las Vegas. He running down the fucking streets trying to get away. And you chasing behind him. What's the fuck wrong with you people? I don't understand that shit. Y'all all at the Trump shit. They at the Trump rally. Can't make this shit up. Oh, what was it? It wasn't a rally. What was it? I'll wait. I got time. Yes. The mother, but what the mother said, so y'all have an example of legal terminology. What the mother said is what we consider hearsay. Except for what she said when she said, I saw him on television. She has now identified her son as one of the persons involved with it. Instead of just saying, I saw the incident and I spoke to my son about it. She definitively puts her son there because she said, I saw him. Oh, fuck. I would have never said I saw him. Trying to be hood, no good. It was after the Trump rally. Okay, it was after the Trump rally. But you mofos was still at the Trump rally. Who attends the Trump rally? Supremacists. So while y'all chasing each other around for YouTube cred, y'all lucky the supremacists ain't get you. Supremacists, the supremacies, whatever the fuck. Girl, I've been, oh God. Girl, why you hitting the like button? These people don't like you. Girl, you've been the butt of the whole damn thing. Why you wait till like 2 hours in to come and hit the button? Girl. You know what Dumb said? Dumb said, oh man, let me now correct me if I'm wrong. But I just want to make sure I got the story right. So I was told tonight that you received the invite that had the monkey doll on it. If I'm recalling right, because I got hit by a car and my short-term memory, I got transfer shit to shit, right? And the bushes got crowded again. So what we heard tonight is that you got an invite to that had the monkey doll on it. And it was a private invite, and you made it a public invite and shared it with everybody else once you fell out with the 1-1, the 111 and the 111. Oh yeah, don't write in on chat. Oh, bam! You just said JJ's name. Yeah, we don't say his name. That's Kid Dynamite. We don't say his name up in here. So Nightbot got you. But yeah, we don't say his name up in here. Well, yeah, but that's what they said, and they said you spread the private. You spreaded it. That's how I heard of it. No, Bam did not do the 1 or the 111 in or the 1.5 or whatever fucking numbers they did. 11. No, we understand. We at least I think I understand that she didn't do the 11. All right. Well, I'm just telling you what was the bottom line because people are trying to explain to me that it's a monkey. It's not a white doll in blackface with not alopecia but that other stuff. The Michael Jackson disease, whatever that shit was Michael Jackson had that had his skin peeling. Well, the bottom line is they also said that because you did that, you was just trying to keep the narrative alive about this racist shit. And that's what they wanted to bring to the forefront. That you was carrying the narrative on this racist shit. And that's it. I'm never gonna reveal who sent me the picture because that's nobody's business. Because that I don't understand you. Like, there's no loyalty in this world. Like, there bitches ain't loyal. Like, if I send somebody some shit, you better not tell on me. and you send me some shit, I better not tell on you. But you motherfuckers be telling on each other. There's no loyalty in the game. Like, how you gonna be riding shotgun with motherfuckers that might shoot you with your own gun? Man, enemies like this, I'd rather stay by myself. Joy, stop it. You was up in here when the person put that shit up in the chat. Don't be, my cousin a troublemaker. She ain't defend your ass, Bam, when that shit was up in there. Joy, why you doing that? You ain't say nothing. I don't think not one person defended you. But personally, I really don't know the background as to how the picture came about. So I just have to take that as fact. But I am really not I've already said how I felt about that. Oh, she said, you lying on me. Well, what did you say? I don't know. Expect nobody to defend me, Monica. I don't need no defense. Girl, I heard that. I know that's right, because you ain't made the picture. Tell it like it is. Say, I ain't the one who made the damn doll. Do you see Make My Channel Great Again? Just won't stop. Just won't stop. I want to break my nails blocking your ass. That person was focused on other people. No, you sure did make that pic. The lady said she made it. She said she made it for her husband. That's how I heard. That's how I heard the story. She made it for her husband. He wanted that fucking ugly ass monkey doll. So I'm going to go back to calling it a monkey doll, even though it looks like a white doll in blackface to me. I will be taking apart those hands. Now she want to send me a picture with the shoes off. That might be helpful. Yo, the last time, remember when you was kids and you read about the space program and they had the fucking monkey, the ape that went up into this doll didn't even look like Planet of the Apes. Like, I'm just like, where do you get, can you buy, let me go, let's go. Y'all want to go shopping? Let's go shopping. Let's go to the arts and crafts store. Let's see if we can find in the arts and crafts store. Everybody go to your YouTube. I'm just saying, because they trying to tell me the hands are that of a monkey. Some people just got fucked up hands. Don't y'all remember Beaches when what's name was like, do you remember my hands? Hands are hands. Look, I got hands. Look at your hands. Y'all got hands. Everybody look at your hands. Is there the black folk hands? But send me a picture with it with no shoe on, and let me see what the feet look like. How about that? And if his hands was climbing up in the tree, why he sitting there like this, like, oh man, I just fucking, like somebody plotted his ass up in there. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Please slow down the chat. Why are you here? Why are you even over here? Man, the clown committee, I can't. I really can't. I gotta now go pull this shit up on my damn phone. Y'all killing me tonight. But while we're into it, let's go shopping in the arts and crafts store and see if we could get a monkey doll. And let's see if anybody's selling a monkey doll that looks like that. Just saying. Oh man, I'm missing my girl, Raining Woman. Let me just say hello inside her room. That's my cue. I'll be getting over here soon. I'll be getting over here soon. Um, all right, all right. Did anybody find the monkey doll you can buy online? The make your own monkey doll? No, the one on your community wall might have came from her. She might have gave. I'm going to look for myself. Did you look for yourself? I'm going to go shopping for myself. Let me go shop for make your own monkey doll. Monkey doll parts. Monkey doll parts. Let's see if we find any. Oh, look at this one. First of all, yo, why this thing came up? Wait. So the Ashton Drake. Okay, so wait a second. Wait, y'all. Wait till y'all see this shit. Hold on. But let me just take a screenshot of this other thing over here. Just I gotta come back to this. Cause they got reborn dolls. I wanna see. I'll come back. Remind me to go back to that reborn doll because I'm trying to see. Okay, so now hold up. I gotta try to do side by side. Why this thing won't let? You know they did an update on this damn phone system. I'm gonna have to screenshot this. Hold up. So this is the first door I came across. Hold on, because I want to be able to blow it up and I can't from the screen. All right. Gallery, y'all got me doing work over here. Oh, she found the monkey? Okay, one second. I want you to look at this monkey right here. Cause this monkey got ears. And I gotta go back to that monkey to see if that monkey got ears. But I think the monkey has a hat on. Y'all say monkey doll. We saying over here the black doll with alopecia. But y'all know I mean that other shit. Akapaka paka stuff. Okay. But wait a second. All right. So look at the first doll. So this one says so truly real. So this is the real monkey. Okay. Honey Lot, don't send me nothing else because I almost had you up here. Don't nobody text me that don't want to get caught texting me. Oh wow. Does this look like the one that was sitting inside the thing? Look at that hair. Now you know I'm gonna have to do a side by side. All right, so it focus. Now we all knew the other doll had the hair that was all over the place. It wasn't this light. What movie? No, I didn't see no movie. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I didn't see no movie. I wasn't. No, I keep telling you people I was not involved like that. I did not see no movie. All right, let me see what I got sent to me. You fucked me up. Yeah, it's killing me. Oh Jesus. All right, let me see. Let me see. All right, let me see that doll. Oh, this one's hair is close enough. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, this one's really creepy. Let me screenshot this shit right here. This is really creepy. Well, she got a Pinterest. She sell the monkey dolls. Do not tell me she sell the monkey dolls. Please do not tell me she sell the monkey dolls. I can't with y'all. She's selling monkey dolls. Okay, I can't. Oh my gosh! Don't do that. I can't unsee this doll now forever. Don't do that. Don't show me this stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, but that really looks like a monkey. Oh, girl, why that monkey got dreads? I'm done with you. Hey, Nunya, I'm done. I'm over this one. Did I show y'all this one? Did I show y'all that one? But that hair kind of sticking up like the other doll was. Now let's go. Let me take a peekaboo. I just want to show y'all this one because it was sent to me, and I don't want to discriminate on that one that was sent to me. I don't know what that is on the hair. Maybe those are not dreads. Maybe that's just okay. Miss Tawana is saying something. She makes different dolls. The monkeys were her husband. Well, the monkeys. All right, wait a minute. Let me just see. Y'all kill me. The monkey doll was for her husband. Okay. Um. All right, because I don't want to be seeming biased. I don't know. The ones down here says paper house. These are die cut organ organtum babies shaped magnet for refrigerators and lockers. All right. Is there so is that the website? Any which way you can? I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I said, get your monkey ass out of here one day, right? To somebody. And they was like, Monica, that's racist. I was like, oh man, fuck out of here. And so now I make sure I watch my monkey comment. Yeah, I had a whole fucking speech from somebody. Had a whole paragraph. I had to turn to a fucking comment. I think I took the video down because I said one damn thing and I was like, that's not what I meant. But they was like, oh, you can't say that. You're a racist. I said, oh man, get your ass up out of here. So so now, okay, 1 second. Okay, listen. You know what? I'm gonna stay out of that. Cause I'm trying to stay out of the 1-1-1-1 and thing, right? Because then the minute I say something, I don't got all the facts, so I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, so the monkey doll that the husband requested went with a movie that came out. Y'all be killing me. I need some water for this. I don't know because lately when the guys have been calling women girls, I've been upset about it. I saw this soup bone earlier. Where did I see soup bone at earlier? I seen you somewhere earlier. Hi, welcome. I think I seen you in DOD. I seen you somewhere earlier. Welcome. Is that gin and juice? Shit, I need some gin and juice. No, this is my Wegmans sparkling water. Lemon lime. Any which way you can. Oh, I've never seen that. What you mean any which way? All right, let me go. Any which way you can. Is that the movie? All right. So I'm gonna go monkey from any which monkey any which it says any which way but loose. Oh, let me see that. Is that what y'all sending me to? Okay, I'm stationary now. I was carrying bags in the house and trying to type. All right, well, we got time. Okay, okay, okay. Every which way but loose. So there's a monkey in this movie. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna tell you right now. That don't look like the monkey I just saw. How come I'm not seeing a picture? Okay. Well, where the monkey at? Okay. Stop. Stop. That monkey looks nothing like this monkey. I'm sorry. This looks like a real this first of all, this is orangutan or whatever you call those people. No, this is any which way but loose. That thing ain't look nothing like that. Yeah, orangutan or whatever fuck you call it. It was not all right, I'm over it. I'm over it. If she's around here making monkey dolls and it's again and it's sufficient for everyone else and y'all y'all live with that, I'm okay with that. Like at the end of the day, there are certain things that this society will accept. I am not going to try to convince other people that something is wrong. I'm just going to mind my business. What happens when your back is against the wall and you can fool a crowd? Kels, where are you? Hi. Kels, where are you? I'm gonna go lay down. Ooh, the other side of 40. Oh, I missed her. Oh. Y'all think Trump's back is up against war? I'm sorry, we're changing the subject because we talk about other things over here. Um, but oh shit, I didn't even look to see what the market stopped at this year. I mean, before I could listen, the market opens at 9:30. By 9:32, this shit was frozen. They had all kinds of stops in place. Um, New York got 42 more people with the coronavirus. Yeah, I'm on to something else. I might want to take a break and come back later. Uh, New York got, I couldn't even believe it. New York got more people with the coronavirus. So what did Trump do? Oh, let me see if there was another story I have for y'all besides the girl. I had another story. I had one more story. Tomorrow I'm in a Friday spot, so we good. What happens when you are using black people to push a racial issue? Sawana, I don't want to I don't want to sound disrespectful, but this is what I'm going to say on this. Um, and I'm missing a whole bunch of lives, right? Because I decided at some point I had to stop taking this stuff in um, for my sanity. I could no longer keep up because I was missing. Oh, oh, oh! I need to. You know who I need to go watch, Nunya? King of Folk gonna get so mad at me. I need to go watch ISIS X because when I saw that shit the other day that Donald Trump was at the CPAC, so they went to the CPAC convention. So if you don't know, that's that Christian whatever the fuck it is, a thing that supports the Republican Party, right? It's the CPAC where the Tea Party came out of and everything. So he went to CPAC, and now people that attended CPAC have the coronavirus, and I need to hear. No, I'm just waiting for her. I've been peeking. So I'm waiting for her to report on that because I know that shit's gonna be funny. Because when she said, I don't, she said, listen, I don't care if the Pope, she said, I don't care if the Pope got the virus. I don't, she said, I don't care if the Pope died. The Pope ain't, yo, the way she said that shit had me crying for days. I had to keep like pressing that thing back. She said, I don't care if the Pope dies. The Pope died don't mean nothing to me. I was like, fuck again about her. She's the shit right now. She said, the Pope had the virus, don't got nothing to do with me. I gotta find that. I'm sorry. You can flag my channel. I'm gonna be mad about it, but I gotta find that shit. I'm sorry. We be doing other things over here. Any which way you can. Yeah. Oh, any which way you lose, but just say any which way. All right. You think that looked like that monkey? No, no, no. Because his this monkey on any which way face comes out. That monkey allegedly has a white person's face that's drawn in blackface. That's listen, y'all believe it's a monkey. Stand by your monkey. I believe it's a white doll with the face drawn in. But I can't wait. Hold on. I gotta find that live. King of Queens. All right. What do melanated women think they want? Ooh, good question. Who's this? Okay, hold on. I gotta find her live. I think it's this one right here. I gotta find it because y'all gotta hear that shit. That shit. Yo, y'all had to see this shit. I gotta find it because that shit about the Pope was so funny. Oh, when she broke down martial law, I was like, look up Mo. Comment. Oh, no, she said it's the She said it was Clint Eastwood. Man, y'all killing me. Where was this at? Oh. Oh, she killed me with the shot and kill shit. But I gotta find the part. I gotta find the part where she talked about the. No, people are not gonna quarantine themselves. No, I just need the one. No, she said that she couldn't find a brown dog, so she painted it. Man, I gotta find y'all the Pope comment. But I think it's when she's wearing that outfit. I think it's I think it's this one. Y'all gotta hear the Pope shit. Cause that shit just had I was done. Okay, this is this one. That was crazy. I'm about to tell you though, immigrants are taking a hit right now on this shit. Everybody I talk to say we shouldn't let immigrants in. They was like the immigrants is the cause of this shit. All right. When I find the thing, I'll upload a video because y'all just got to hear her say, because that shit was just funny. And you gotta have a nonchalant and attitude like this. Anyway, I'll find it later. I ain't looking for no more monkey dolls. Okay, I'm over the monkey doll. I done said what I had to say about it. I only said that because Bam came in the room. And just for the record, I know there's people that don't like Bam. I respect those that respect me. I even respect those that disrespect me to a certain degree because I try to treat people how I want to be treated. Anyway, is there anything else? And I already know I'm gonna hear a lot of shit tonight. I'm gonna take me a nap because I know I don't want to hear this later. This motherfucker said people been moving to New Zealand. I know one thing, you're not gonna be letting people in here sick by accident. I'm so mad. Where's the damn closed caption when I need it? Whenever I be looking for closed caption, this shit don't be on the videos. I be looking for it. I feel like she said it right at the beginning though. Anywho, yeah, cause I would have been blocked. Blocked about what? You would have been blocked about what? Oh yeah, I know. I know what you're saying, Miss G. But you know what I noticed about the K unit? They roll as one. They roll as one. They say ever since the ever since the people ever since the first initial attack, when I had the first attack from fucking um the Robin Centers, right? And I just be laughing because people was like, they was actually debating how these people had so many people in their chat room and stuff. And I keep saying, people forget when the shit started, when they started with me. But if y'all want to have the high numbers, I give y'all that. I don't want to. I digress. I don't want to go back in time and that shit. But you know, everyone. I just sit up here. That's why I say, what season did people come in at? So Joanna, they were quoting you as saying the person has always been here, from season one. And I'm like, I ain't seen the person in season one. And I know a lot of people in the seasons. And I don't remember seeing some people around in season one that are around today. Who was feisty in season one? The doll maker? Oh, we quiet in the chat. Chat still now. Tell me who she was in season one. Who did you say? Nunya, what did you say? Whose name did you put out there, Nunya? Like, what the fuck? I don't believe I have that dude's name blocked because nobody come in here ever talking about that dude. No one ever comes up here. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Her name was Tally. This sounds like a Teletubby commercial. Her name was Tally. I don't know the last name. You know what? Just for the record, I've been Monica Mo Justice since season one. I had Monica. I was Monica, then I was Mo Justice. I was Monica Justice, and then I was Monica Mo Justice. How the hell you go from Tally to feisty redhead? Yeah. All right. So that's how some people were here from season one. They were other names in season one, and they come back as this. All right. So, uh, I can't. I can't. No one, I swear, no one has ever come in here as Pampers though. I mean, in all the years that I've been doing this as my own channel, I've seldom seen Pampers ever come through here. So a troll for that person or anything. So that is very unusual. Even when he was making videos of my teeth and stuff, no one ever came in here like that. Oh, because I was trying to get DC, but the chat was moving too fast. So I think I might have blocked you. It had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with. It had nothing to do with it. That's why I stopped blocking him because the chat was moving too fast and it was blocking other people. I deleted because I didn't want to hear leave nobody's name in your chat. Oh, I mean, You know what I say? I said, don't talk about people if you don't want the people to talk about you. Well, she could rebrand herself, but when she come back, she need to come back as I design monkey dolls. I don't even. You know what? If the excuse, here's the thing, right? I know exactly what you mean. I got your sentiment, and I'm gonna leave that alone. I got exactly what you're saying. That's why I'm gonna go back on watching my dad. I'm gonna go back to taking care of my dad and stay, you know, stay out of this for as much as possible. Um, cause when I come back here, it feels like the shit is so surreal. Like it's, like there are some moments when I just have. Let me tell y'all. Yesterday, I was watching the real, cause I was with my mother. I was watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I hadn't seen them bitches in years. Now these, oh my god, and they got the ugliest motherfucking babies I ever did see. Y'all can get mad at me all you want. Dumb kids are gonna have to grow up to get cute. I'm just like one ugly fucking baby after another. And you know what that comes down to? That comes down to them bitches is ugly, but money makes them look different. So, what's this? Eva. I think Eva's pretty, so I hope that her child looks like her. You know, I was watching a real fucking TV. Hadn't seen one in 3 years. I was sitting there like this. Yo, they was, the shit I be missing. They were talking about commercials, and they was like, "Did you see the Geico commercial?" I'm like, "No, I didn't see the Geico commercial." Did you see the monkey doll? I was sitting there and I was saying to myself, "Fuck, what Geico commercial?" Yeah, they was talking about a Geico commercial. I was like, "No, I didn't see the Geico commercial." Yes, I watched real TV. I saw the Housewives of Atlanta, and I saw the season finale. Come here, Nugs. Nugs. Come here, Nugget. Yeah, I haven't seen TV in 3 years. I was sitting there like, did y'all see the fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken? Now, I don't know what they would think. Did y'all see Kentucky Fried Chicken? Um, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. He said he didn't know them. He said he didn't know her. He had to go check her out. Then he checked her out and he was on her panel. And I saw him on the panel when they were talking about that thing with the incident that happened in Brooklyn. When the other guy tried to connect it to when the other guy tried to connect it to thing. But I'm about to unsubscribe to that channel because I don't need that negativity coming through. Like I try not to unsubscribe. I just try to do like don't be in my feed or whatever it is. But to be quite honest, like the reason why I had to get rid of some of these channels, you come to the point where you just have to unsubscribe. But the problem is that the fucking channel is so batshit crazy, you can't hardly ever find it without going through like fucking a million other shits to find the link if you ever want to watch something again. So, and I hate having to to reach out to Alethea and be like, could you send me the link to such and such? Because you know she say subscribe to everybody. So I gotta go to somebody that subscribed to everybody to get a link to some of these people. Cause I can't find their channels. I watched someone eat one on YouTube. I couldn't understand a donut and chicken. I I I, I saw that fuck shit commercial and I was like, and on top, dude, first of all, let's be real. The Kentucky Fried Chicken guy died eons ago, and his grandson took over. Some little motherfucker took over. Some skinny dude came and took over. Right now, they don't even show you his ass. They just show you his top of his, his chest down in the thing commercial. And see, I never trusted Uncle Turnal, whatever fuck his name is, Colonel Sanders. I never trusted that motherfucker. Once I was like, once I saw what he looked like, and he only revealed himself because, hey Coleman, he only revealed himself. What brings you over here? Um, he only revealed himself when he only revealed himself after where's the beef? The Wendy's guy decided to show himself right before he died, and now we got to look at Wendy. She's like, "Hi, I'm Wendy. My dad used to talk about that." No, the reason why I asked you, Miss Nicola, is because I had a question for you. Are you still here for my question? Okay, listen. Did you hear earlier when people were talking about the Brooklyn beatdown of the girl in Brooklyn, and they compared her beatdown to conversations here on the YouTube that the men are having, that the young adults are probably listening to, that encourage them to do some shit like this to beat up some woman like this. The MGTOW or whatever the fuck towel and all this other stuff. Who grows their own chicken legs? I don't know. I haven't eaten Kentucky Fried Chicken in eons. I think when they had a shortage of chicken or some shit, I stopped eating them. I don't know. This shit is just greasy. Who fuck eating Kentucky Fried Chicken? I think when they started putting a calorie count on food here in New York, I was like, oh, that's just crazy. Did you hear the dude when he said that? But I will tell you, I did hear you saying that people shouldn't time people out. People shouldn't time people out in people's chat. If I was in and out of the live that said somebody had bullied the girl, but I came back and about the word simp. Okay, that might be about that. That's probably about right. Um, yeah, I've been gave up on KFC. Um, yeah. Well, I just found it interesting, but I don't want to talk about nobody behind their back. Talking about the guys, cause I'd rather talk about them to their face. Cause it'd be amazing in here. People be like, Mo, is there a problem? There's no problem. I can't, yeah, okay, yeah, I was mad about timing somebody out. Yeah, I saw you say that. Like, why are people timing out people because they got beef with people, right? But I'm gonna tell you about weird energy. So people can apply if it don't apply, let it fly. Uh if it does, get the buzz. All right. So let me just say this, right? That was real talk, and I heard you, and that was fair. That was fair game. Um, what about the other damaging things? Like, if people come on your platform and you got a whole speaking engagement, right? And they start talking about other YouTube beefs around the globe. Then you want to come back and be like, well, I don't even know these people. So where are you when they talking about these people on the shit? But see, the problem here in the YouTube space, right? And there's a lot of prostitute. There's a lot of prostituting and whoring going on. So people come into people's rooms to see who people got, right? They scroll your chat, and when they see like somebody new writing like a MATC that they don't see over and all the rest of their shit, guess what? They click on MATC, they be in a chat, and then they come in your shit and be like, "Hi MATC." You understand what I'm saying? Trying to talk to the people and shit like that, or they come in and say, "Hey Mo." These That's what people do on the YouTube. The people with Some people with channels grow their channels on the back of other people's channels. They come into the shit and they prostitute people out of your room. Look, none you're gonna laugh. No, that's damn Skippy. They come in here and be like, "Hey, Mo." Bitches don't even speak to me. That's why I gotta be calling out people and be like, "Motherfucker doesn't even speak to me on the regular." So hope that other people will catch it. But you know, But when somebody's lost their channel, because I start out this live, right? Speaking to somebody who recently lost their channel. I ain't shared shit. Okay. See, this nigga just pops up out of nowhere. No, no, what ended? No, no. I've seen people come in here that don't really come in here. And that's what they've done. So when I'm in the other person's room, then I see the person inside their room talking. So the other day, you know, somebody lost their channel, and the person supports me a lot. And I say, "Yo, oh, forget it. It don't even matter. You got to build from somewhere." Well, I know I'm on a street walker. I be everywhere. Yeah, it's not you. It's not you, Joy. It's the people with these dull fucking channels that ain't got no goddamn content. If you boring as fuck and people go to listen to your boring ass, you gotta say to yourself, what amount of cuckoo are they to be fucking with me? That part. Cause some people cuckoo as fuck around here. And you be like I be freaked out when people start calling themselves gods, kings, and all. Yeah, Nicola, I wouldn't say you're boring. What I would say is that you have deviated from how you began, and that's it. If you ever went back to your original format, you would be on the high road again. But I got a feeling from you that this shit doesn't matter. So that's why you stopped doing shit. Well, if I am your content, your content, fuck you. How about that? That's what I think about you. Fuck you. If I'm your content. But I will tell you this much. If I'm your content, make my channel great again. I'm not the formula to success. You got to pick up the monkeys and shit. You got to go with that shit. That's the shit they're listening to. They ain't thinking about me. I'm of no great importance. I'm just saying, like, he's still stuck on the formula. He came back at the beginning of the year. Yo, I'm gonna give it one more try to make Monica. Negro, you can't grow me. You can't anything me. Not in this community. But you can probably talk about me over there and get a bunch of the motherfuckers to come in there and talk. So if that makes you feel good, go right ahead, do it. I know one fucking thing. I won't be listening and I ain't got nothing to say to you because you're not relevant. And there's nothing you could really say that would make me want to even engage you. Um, well, to each his own. To each his own. It's just a horrible. It's just a horrible collation when somebody is like, "Oh, I'm not even thinking about you." It's like how does somebody see? I say pimps and whores and prostitutes, and this nigga comes out and says, "Yo, I'm you my content." Negro, was you not babysitting your kids somewhere? You missed all the fucking monkey talk and shit. There's a plethora of shit out here that you could talk about that these people be gravitating to. That community cares less about me. The only reason why I was on and popping is because I said one thing about some men, and that's it. Touche. I haven't thought about you though since you was crying on here that they was taking your kids. I haven't thought about you past that moment because at some point in time, something in your real life gotta be more important than this bullshit right here. And see, there's nothing that would have me up here on the YouTube that would make me lose my kids. This shit is not that funny. This shit is not that prominent. So I'm not trying to dish you or anything else. I'm just saying take care of yourself. You need to work on your personal family shit before you be up here trying to make somebody great again, build up somebody's channel, or any of that bullshit. You need to work on doing your shit, securing your shit, and making a family for your shit. Doing, I understand, but at the same time, having had that experience, nothing would jeopardize my family. So when I see you up here, I say, this is pathetic. And I'm not trying to clown you, goof you, or anything you. I tell everybody all the time, you was one of the first people up in my room. I don't never hide that. Because that's a motherfucking fact. See, a lot of people on this YouTube shit, they be forgetting about the facts. They forget about the people that they started with. They forget about the people that they passed on their way up because the motherfuckers gonna see the motherfuckers on their way sliding down. But at the end of the day, all I keep saying to you is that you're not taking seriously what you've got going on in your life. So I'm not gonna be a party today. I'm not gonna play into it. I'm not gonna sit here and goof you. Your kids are not my content. What's going on in your life is not my content. So I'm just gonna say do you. But that's a sad equation. If you want to be on and popping with those people again, and you think that going and making live streams and talking about me is going to bring you in their good graces, touche. Go ahead and do you. But those people that you're trying so hard to be in their good graces again don't give a flying fuck about you. Thought it was hilarious what you were going through. And you just became entertainment. That's sad. When at the end of the day, a lot of people may not be as fortunate as you are. But hey, no, it's not that I can't dish you, it's that I'm not going to participate in all of that. You ain't seen what, Nanya? Oh no. He had some issue, he had some personal issues go down, and it involved his kids, and the people just, it was people's content for a minute. And it was like, oh shit. And then, he came on and he said, yo, this shit did some shit to me. And he shared it with us. And I was just like, holy fuck. Like, man, oh man, if I was a young parent on this YouTube with my kids, especially when I had my kids, my son who was a special needs and shit, I would have never jeopardize their ability to live with me for the YouTube. I would have had to walk away from these motherfuckers. Even if I was the most talented in the group, and even if I was the one bringing ideas, you understand? I could tell you shit that he's brought to the table, but I ain't gonna go. I'm not going to promote him, right? But people know his strategies that he put out here for how people could grow, right? He put them out here, right? Then he tried to partner with other people to make them happen, right? And then the other people took the shit as their own idea and like fuck off. So it's like, but when you see that shit happening, you just have to say, I believe you're well intentioned, but I'm gonna continue to say to you, just don't get your priorities fucked up. Being a parent, a lot of these motherfuckers on this YouTube have kids, but they ain't parenting. First of all, they need to parent themselves. I'm not promoting you. I'm just telling, I'm always going to be honest to me. And that's it. But you need to be a parent first and a YouTuber last. It needs to be the last thing on your priorities. And that's just it. But if you believe I'm content, I don't believe I'm content. And them people gonna tell you sooner or later, you gonna come in there and start talking about me, and they're gonna be like, fuck that bitch. And you gonna be like, oh, but maybe it helps to have the group in there and make you feel good again. But honestly, these bobbleheads, why the fuck you want to be fucking with them anyway? They go as the wind blows. That's what you fucking should call most of them. As the wind blows, they go. They're not independent thinkers at all. They just sit around and write inside chat. And if somebody puts enough information out, they'll go with whoever this person is, a negative person for right now. We're just gonna rock with it. This is the antichrist for today. This is the person we're not gonna fuck with today. They wait for people to dictate to them who they should and shouldn't fuck with. Where we do this shit at? It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And that's it. And there's no loyalty whatsoever. So, take it as you want to take it. I'm about to bounce. Beauty sleep is calling me. And that's it. And Coleman could talk about. I always you rock with the impossible all the time, Coleman. I see exactly what you do, but I don't understand. But you know what? Maybe they'll come and entertain you for a minute. But I'm telling you, I'm like old news. I'm old news. They don't fuck with me too much. And I can make it or leave. I could take it or leave it. And I choose very wisely where I want to be at. Touche, sir. Touche. Okay, cool beans. Oh Jesus. I enjoyed the live, finally made it home. Oh, motherfuckers like I'm riding. I was riding. Had my evening commute with Mo on the West Coast. Anyway, I don't know if I'll be here on the AM, even though I'm in a Friday spot. But I am gonna sign off to go take myself a nap. You know I love you, cousin, right? Cousin from up the hill. I just can't believe you be picking shit with people. Like, you know your reputation and you be putting me in a certain position. Like, I'd be like, damn, she be making it hard for me. Cause I can't just let you live on that. Daryl, you'll be fine without me. I can enjoy the Emmys with you in the same category. Oh, wait a second. Let me ask a question because I'll be out of the loop. Did the award show ever go on? Did they ever have the award? Because we in fucking March. Like, how long you gotta wait for this goddamn award show? Or did I miss it? It's like when we were supposed to have the election and an election happened the day before the day the election was supposed to happen. Everything some people touch turn to shit. They got the shitty touch. It's not the Midas touch. They got the shitty touch. What? I'm just checking. I'm just saying. Cause I have to remind motherfuckers what they said they was gonna do. Because the people that just follow the bullshit ain't even checking them on the shit they supposed to be producing. Man, people be dropping mixtapes. Folks is now first lady of the record label. The awards is on the back burner. Look, he's like, it's in Logic's hands. I, how did y'all manage that? I thought that was your shit. Oh, the professional edge. You gave it over for the professional edge. Oh, you did the categories and nominations. Oh, okay. It's in the production stages. Oh, okay. All right. Y'all did the planning and stuff. So who did the voting? We have a whole record label now. What fucking record label? Wait, stop. What y'all talking about? Somebody gonna have to fill me in. What you mean a whole record label? No, I'm serious. Seriously, I don't watch Logic. Shout out to Logic. I'm learning from Myra Maxfield. Shout out to Logic. Yeah, I stopped watching Logic. I don't remember. It was between the shit when Chit Chat tried to ask me, YouTube Court TV cousin Chit Chat, when she asked me the fucking question about going in the boxing ring with the AIDS couple. I was just over it at that point. I was just like, just over it. The voting ain't been done yet. I'm gonna hit Logic up, see if we can get an update. Well, just be careful, cause the time we had the election, DC's idea for the election, DC had a date for the election, and then the election took place the day before the election. Not to mention the debates took place, and I'm up here on a live, and people like, yo, they debating over there. How the fuck you debating without the candidate? So, good luck. He has a whole record label with an artist, and now he has a first lady. He busy. Oh, so it's not the first lady. Well, I only know one first lady of YouTube. Shout out to the first lady of YouTube. Yeah, I'm just saying. And everybody knows that was Daryl Caesar's idea. And everybody understood it. And he did reach out to me and nominate me. So I don't got no problems with that. And I know that not Daryl Caesar, but Logic. And I know he took heat from his people for nominating me over the person that he had. So that was not the problem. But somewhere and it was clear on our side that I was never going to win. But it was an opportunity to try to move the conversation in the community in a different direction. And I agreed to that. And I really thought it was going to be a positive thing. And when I heard Gears, what's the dude's name? See, I can't even remember fucking guy's name. What's the dude's name? Y'all gonna have to fill me in on record labels. And is it the guy that they've been highlighting his music for a minute now? Cause there is a guy that they keep playing his music, the ugly guy. Oh God. Did you guys know Kobe? Here we go. No, where did you get this information? Where did you get this information from, Mr. Revolt? I'll just highlight you for a second. But where did you get that information from? You want to share your source? Are you thinking that's why his plane went down? Um, what's the dude's name that ran? Oh, Rocket. Rocket. I didn't know Rocket at the time, but I heard him on the campaign thing, and I was like, "Oh, that's good. He just talks a good game." I've been like not Team Rocket since that shit broke out with him and Straight Drop. Even though I was asked to mediate, and I was just like, but I just never like I never believed the shit I heard. Hmm. Well, we'll have to look in. We'll have to look into that. But wouldn't that have been? Don't you think that would have been like a little off the beaten path? Days after he died, to sue three pharma companies who were lacing his diet pills with opioids. Were they lacing anything else allegedly? Like, could they have been lacing their medications to make them play the game better? Well, I put the light on back. No, I don't know. I I listened to that, and I part of the reason why I couldn't butt in really was because I couldn't believe the shit I was hearing. Never mind, Jamon. I was trying to catch Mo up on the record label. Whose record label? Well, we will look into the opioids lawsuit, but I doubt that has anything to do with that plane crashing. Because what we've never heard still to this day is that he insisted on flying in bad weather. We don't hear that because we know that they filed suit against the pilot, and everyone says it was the pilot's judgment that was on the line. Um, um, well, why was he take a diet pill when he could just eat healthy? No, his diet pills, his company was selling sports products plus diet pills. Don't shoot the messenger. It's been the talk of YouTube. Mo and DC, I don't know what you mean, sir. Okay, what's been the talk of YouTube? Let be clear when you say the talk of YouTube. Are we talking about the Kobe Bryant stuff? Are we talking about the shit that happens in fucking the K unit when the doctors let the patients run around free? when they get when they get free time, they have a so Queen can sing. Just just because I really don't watch this shit. I really don't know. I really truly don't know. I really don't know. Like this is why it's the word. If I this why I stay out of this shit. I don't watch this shit. This is why I really don't know. Well, y'all should watch what areas you go to. You know what communities you go hanging out in. But can she sing? Cause I just remember the videos where they just had crickets. Like she came on, she's like, I'm gonna wait for everybody to come in the room. And then it was like, dun, 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 dun. That's all I remember. It's entertaining. It's better than all the beef mess, to be honest. Wait, you all said Queen could sing? I have to catch it. Well, Miss G, can you go catch it and just bring me up to speed on the shit? DC, the first single dropped already. Okay. So are y'all telling me that this is a question? Are y'all telling me that when what's the name came up there today? What's the lady's name? Simply Sparkle, Simply Sparkle. That she was mad over record deals. That part. Well, they was calling Joanna. He had a nickname. He was calling that shit. Oh God, what was he calling it? Logic Nation. Something. Yeah, maybe Kobe's death was a coincidence, or maybe they murdered him because he was going to expose them. Okay, Mr. Populist Revolt. This what would make that theory stand out the most to me. If there was some plain malfunction, if there was some sort of plain malfunction, I'd be sitting up here with you talking about, yeah, that's a possibility. So I don't really believe in coincidences or stuff like that. But I will tell you that I feel like this sounds a little bit like a reach to me. But being that it's new information, I will definitely go and do a deeper dive into the information to see what um what is made of it, or what could be made out of the new details. But until they can show me some mechanical failure on that flight, I would not link these two together. I would not link that two together. This was complete misjudgment. Does anyone here know what a bully is? No, but I guess you're gonna tell us, so we'll just wait and find out. Enlighten us. I just heard that shit. Joy, come on now. Laugh out loud. Here saying that, but he was no label company. Oh, okay. I don't know. I wasn't there, Joanna. I already told you guys. I deal very when I'm disrespected. I stay. Once you only get one time to disrespect me, okay? And I felt disrespected, so I'm gonna go back over there to Logic's channel. So I will be respectful, and I catch him on straight drops, and I'm not begrudging any events he in. She probably over there on YouTube Court TV. He be joking about his label, Joanna. I know he talking mess. I don't know nothing about the bully or the bully, so I don't know what that is, or the bully. The guy trying to drop us some information over here on Kobe Bryant or the girl, and they're the people who control the black community in America. Okay, I can't. I can't. I really can't. Okay, I can't. I can't. You know who this dude sound like? He sound like my brother from another mother. Um, trying to educate me on something. All right, thank you. But I look into the other thing, but I ain't looking into the black community in America that controls Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, celebrities, etc. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, those are different type of political affiliations. Um, that's something totally, that's something on a total different level than this. What's that other shit they always talking about? the other people that come out, but I'm not 100% closed minded to it. I will go and take a peek at it and see what sparks my interest there. No, he's sending us to see this other dude's channel, and then he told us to go watch Larry Johnson. Now I'm not really into who's Larry Johnson. Who is he? You know, I thought the whole time I was reading this shit, my brain was saying Magic Johnson. Who's Larry Johnson? Tell Larry Johnson to bring his ass over here and explain that shit to me. Now you know I gotta go look. Who the fuck is Larry Johnson? No, that can't. No, he said Larry Johnson. Who's Larry Johnson? I did think basketball at first too, but who the hell's Larry Johnson? I told you Mo don't know nothing. Oh man, I need to watch. I don't know a Larry Johnson other than who's a Larry Johnson. When I thought, where's Boogie when I need Boogie? He said Larry Johnson got a channel. Is this the guy that was like grandmama? I knew you was gonna say that, Miss G. I knew you was gonna say that. So isn't it interesting? They're gonna come in here and tell Mo knows about Mo grandmama. Yeah, remember grandmama? Mo knows this and Mo knows that. Mo but man, please. But I think that was the football player, right? I thought that was an all around guy. Facts. I remember when females was a low blow. All right, so now I'm supposed to believe Larry Johnson got a YouTube channel. Let's see about this. No, let me just say this. Larry Johnson on what's the guy's name? Kobe Bryant's death. See, people trying to get my channel banned over here. Let's see what comes up. Ex NFL player Larry Johnson claims Kobe Bryant logo is Siglu of Lucifer. Oh wow. Okay, 1 second. What the fuck? I was in the bookstore. I bought the book, right? Oh yeah, maybe I'll come back with that tomorrow. I bought the book, um, Conversations with Conversations in Black. Now I know who Ed Gordon is. I ain't remember who he was until I saw his picture on the book, on the jacket of the book. I would not have bought that book or read that book If I had known who he was before I read the book. Claims Kobe Bryant's logo is Sigly of Lucifer. Illuminati caused his death. All right, I'm over it. I asked this dude, did I not? Maybe I didn't express myself clearly, right? Is this some Illuminati shit? He come in here 700 minutes of bullshit to bring us back to the Illuminati. The Illuminati did not get him. But you know, you fuckers that keep playing with this shit, they gonna get you. I can't. I really can't. You know, I can't. I fucking can't. I can't. I can't. What you mean what's wrong with Ed? First of all, I'm supporting his career. I don't like I don't I don't like supporting mainstream media careers. I don't like putting my money to their careers. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you. Okay, when's the last time anybody mentioned Larry Johnson? So he just made himself, what was it, 7 days ago, famous. 3 days ago, whatever days ago. Um, Mr. I know you left. This is a great story for somebody like Yvonne. Yvonne, that's in the Yvonne lane. She can decode that shit better than me. It's not for Mo Justice. Um, I will continue to follow the lawsuit, the actual lawsuit that his wife has filed against the pilot. I'm awaiting the other lawsuits from the families that were that perished inside of the crash. Um, and I'm gonna stay in my lane. Illuminati and stuff like that is better covered by Yvonne because she understands that language and she deals with the numbers and stuff like that. And I go over there to listen to what her final outcomes are on those things. So I appreciate the information. I will make sure that it gets to her so she can sort through it and come back and give it to us in some kind of educational format. It's not my specialty, so I am going to leave it to her. Okay. If without anything else being said, um, yeah, that's some real shit right there. I'm about to go check out my girl, Raining Woman. I'm about to go show some love over there. And you guys have a good night. Joy, I'll send you some smoke signals from the TP. What's wrong with Ed Gordon? I don't know. It's some pretty eyes too. I was like, mm. But you know, they didn't write all that shit about the BET and the shit in the thing that I read because I certainly would not have read the book. Anyway, this is Mo, and I've got to go.